Y'all, 2K is sitting over here saying that he's going to file more paperwork towards Bri Olsen, okay, which I think this whole entire situation is crazy. Okay, letting you guys know from the jump of this, there's a couple different topics that we're going to talk about Bri Olsen and 2K. I do want to talk about Santos for a brief moment, y'all. I'm not even going to play the clips. I just want to talk to you guys about it because at the time of me filming this, it's the day after Thanksgiving, which if you guys didn't watch my other video, don't pay attention to how I look, y'all. I literally, I always put on like a little bit of foundation, you know, for my videos, and I'm like, I'm not doing it today. I just literally don't feel like it, y'all. I drank a little bit too much last night, and I'm like, no, like if I'm being so fair with you guys, I literally didn't even want to film today, but I was like, oh, I kind of have to. Anyways, y'all, so I look a little bit busted, but I do want to talk about Santos, okay, because Santos was at the Dallas Cowboys game, which I do believe they were the, you know what, where I was at, they had on the Cowboy game, so I guess they were like the main game of Thanksgiving. I don't know anything about football, y'all. I'm a baseball fan. I literally don't know anything about football, okay, but I guess apparently Santos was at the game and he was a mess. Like, he was a hot mess. And you know what's so crazy is first of all, he was like, I don't know how he was getting like all his drinks at the games because I feel like they are a little bit more strict with, you know, selling alcohol at, you know, stadium events. And to my understanding, it looked like he was right in front of the bar, okay? I don't know if he has like a really good fake ID or something, but I guess maybe this is why there is, you know, a age to drink in California, oh my gosh, in America. Because y'all, I'm just sitting over there like, okay, like, damn, like you acting this way. Like he was acting a mess and you could just tell that he was like slurring his words and just being so damn sloppy. And I was like, okay, this was just a little bit too much, and I'm so surprised that he didn't even get kicked out of the damn game because he was a hot damn mess. Anyways, y'all, another thing that I want to talk about with Santos, you know what's so crazy is I think, okay, this is just my little 2 cents over here. I think that this whole thing kind of transpired with 2K saying that he's going to file paperwork or whatever towards Bri is because she has winter or had winter at the time of me like filming this, right? And it's so crazy that I guess she took him to like, I don't know, like, is it like a little fair or something like that? Like she was on a ride or whatever. And everybody online was saying, oh, Santos is there. And y'all know that Santos is not supposed to be around winter during their visitations. Okay. So everyone was saying that this guy that was standing up like near the little ride that they were on, like it was like a little train ride. Everyone was like, oh, Santos is there or whatever. And I think, okay, in my opinion, 2K kind of believed it. And I'm like, y'all, it's so funny that they had to put it out there that it in fact was not Santos. Do you know what I mean? Like 2K's over here like tripping for like no reason. Which by the way, okay, can I say another thing about 2K really fast? I had just seen another clip to where somebody was asking about winter. Okay, I guess apparently like he may have like, I don't know, like a cracked lip or something like that. Like maybe it was dry. I don't know. Let's just say he has a cracked lip, okay? People were commenting asking how is winter doing. He got mad at people for asking. I'm like, y'all, sometimes I could really see why Bri says the things that she does about 2K because y'all know in that one video that I made about 2K recently where he was going off on those girls on TikTok Live, I was like, ew, I don't like this. Like, this is like horrible behavior. I was like, ugh, what type of man is talking to a woman like that? Like, to me, that is just so crazy. And he was popping off on them. And then people are just being caring over here. Like, people obviously know that you're a dad and like obviously he has his, you know, son on stream. Bri has her son on stream. Like it's just kind of like, okay, people are obviously going to end up, you know, caring about your child and, you know, just being curious and being like, hey, like, is he doing okay? And I'm like, what's the problem with that? The fact that like he gets so like irritated and pressed about that, I'm like, honestly, y'all, if I'm being so fair with you guys, I feel like sometimes he needs to take his Xanax. Okay, I'm like, sir, calm down. People are just obviously being concerned and caring and they're just, you know, being decent people and just asking how he's doing. He's like, leave me and my son alone. I'm like, they're literally just asking how he's doing. Like, damn, like to me, that's crazy. Anyways, y'all, I do want to go ahead and play this clip about Bri Olsen talking about her pregnancy again. Okay. The never ending chat over here. And you know what's so crazy is I know that most of you in the chat, okay, are thinking that she is not pregnant, but I don't know why. I just had an epiphany the other day that I was like, oh my God, I'm sitting over here like, no, okay, like, because look, let me be so fair with you guys. If you guys were to be like, if you had to choose an answer, do you think she's pregnant? Do you not think she's pregnant? Honestly, like a week ago, I would have been like, I don't think that she's pregnant. You know, that's just my honest opinion based upon everything that's been happening. But then I sat back over here the other day and I was like, wait, like she's really keeping this going. Like maybe she really is pregnant. Like this whole entire thing with the ultrasound and like, I don't know. I'm just like, is she really keeping this going for 5 months now? Like to me, I really started thinking about it and I'm like, oh my God, like maybe she really is, y'all. I just be flip-flopping on this, okay? Y'all can call me like a damn, I play both sides of the fence. I flip-flop on this. That's totally fine because on this, 1 week I'm like, she's not pregnant. 1 week I'm like, yes, she is pregnant. I just can't tell, okay? So I do want to go to play this clip to where she is talking about it and saying that they're basically like gonna be having more babies and stuff, which I'm like, okay, girl, do you. Check out this clip.
Yeah, we're already on the way to have more kids. Very soon. I'm just gonna pop this baby out. and not say shit. One day I'm just gonna come on live. I'm a baby. Just have a baby in my arms. I'm not gonna say when. Oh, just having a baby and not telling anyone. I am doing that right now. I'm not telling nobody shit. When I have a baby shower, I'm gonna post it like 3 months later. Gender reveal, not posting it the same week. I'm gonna post it like a month later. I'm gonna post it whenever.
So there y'all saw from right there that she's saying she's gonna pop out that baby and just not say shit about it, which, you know, I just have to say, y'all, she would kind of shock the whole entire internet, because obviously the majority of people don't believe that she's pregnant, and I do think that she would literally shock the internet if just like one day she just boop, has a baby. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna be like, what the hell? And I'm so sorry, y'all, but look, I obviously have been wrong numerous amounts of times, especially in videos. Y'all, I will be wrong again in the future, okay? But I think when it comes down to this matter, I'm trying so hard to not be wrong, only because I'm just like, oh, this is like a tricky situation, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want it to come across like I'm like not wishing her a well pregnancy, do you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'd just be flip-flopping over here, okay? But I'm just saying, like, low-key, she would like literally shock the damn internet if she just pushed out a baby. You know what I mean? Everyone would be like, oh, damn, we were all wrong, you know? Anyways, y'all, I want to play this TikTok right here because I don't know why I thought it was funny, okay? Somebody sent into her TTS system, which if you guys don't know, I believe it's on Twitch or Kick. I always get those two confused. But you could send in, like, say, for example, like a super chat here on YouTube, and it reads it out to the person. So somebody had sent it in being shady and, like, talking about, like, just signing over, you know, Winter to 2K. And she's like, Jen, is that you? Which Jen is 2K's mom, because she believes that, like, you know, his mom may go up in there and like leave some hate comments or stuff or something like that. And I gotta keep it real with you guys. Low key, I don't know why I thought this was so damn hilarious. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, wait, like, isn't it super, super messy? But also, wouldn't it be so damn hilarious if 2K's mom was legit watching her live streams and paying to leave hate comments? Like, I'm sorry, but to me, I would find that hilarious, which, yes, it is shady. Like, she shouldn't be saying anything bad about her, you know, her grandson's mom. But I just feel like at the end of the day, like, when you really think about it, it's like, that's a wild world that we're living in. And if she really did go out of her way to like pay to leave hate comments, that shit's hilarious. Okay. Which, yeah, it is low key a little bit problematic, but I'm just kind of like, damn, like it would just be so messy. So I'll play this clip for you guys. Check it out.
Anonymous just tipped $20. You bitch about Winter's grandma watching him, yet you aren't even paying attention to him. You're such a loser, just sign over the rights to John.
Jen, is that you? Jen, don't waste your allowance on my TTS. Jen, don't do that. Also, I don't talk shit about anyone's grandma watching their kids. I have only said that the person that, the man that she has raised is not a good man. So why would I want her to raise my son? That's all that I've said.
I'm sorry, y'all, but to me, that is hilarious. She said over there, Jen, is that you? Don't waste your allowance on my TTS, which I'm sorry, y'all. And people find it so, like, I don't know, like, problematic that I think that she's funny. Like, she's funny, y'all. I am so sorry. Like, I'll be watching some of her live streams, and she is entertaining. She is funny. Like, she's really witty. And to me, I was just like, oh my gosh, because that damn TTS was so shady, her first thought was like, oh, this is 2K's mom, which I'm sorry, I just think is kind of hilarious, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this whole entire situation to where 2K is saying that he's going to be filing some paperwork. And this is all during the time that these clips were going around TikTok to where everyone's like, oh, Santos is at, you know, the park or the fair or whatever the hell, you know, Bri was at with Winter. And I'm so sorry, but I'm like, the fact that he was even saying this, like, you know, without even knowing if it was in fact him, there ends up being a clip and it's not Santos. So I'm just kind of like, well, 2K ends up looking a little bit dumb here. So check out this clip.
Chat, I do keep myself busy. I just don't be on social media. I don't be wanting to see all that y'all be tagging me in. I hate that shit. And then people come in my chat when I don't have my son, like, I hate that shit. Bro, mother think shit over. Shit is never gonna be over. This shit never gonna be over until I say it's over. I don't give a fuck. Y'all got me fucked up. Motherfuckers wanna keep playing on me. Alright, keep fucking your life up. Alright. I feel like filing paperwork, so I'm gonna go do that.
Y'all heard him say from right there that he was going to be filing some paperwork. And now I want to go ahead and play a clip to where Bri is at this, like, I don't know, little theme park or whatever. And she's saying, oh my gosh, like she's getting all these clips. And it's just so funny because obviously the timing of everything, like obviously he did think, oh damn, Santos is probably at this visitation. So he's probably like literally hitting up his lawyer. Turns out the guy is not Santos. Santos was not there. And I guess maybe he was just like a brunette guy with like a similar type of haircut that was standing by the fence. I seen the clip from the front end and I was like, it's definitely not Santos. And I'm like, everyone was rolling with it and obviously it was going viral. And I just thought it was kind of funny that like 2K obviously saw this and he like legit thought that like Santos was there. And I'm like, fool, you should do your research first before getting out there and making claims, because I'm gonna keep it so real with you guys. I feel like when you get up out there and you're like, I'm gonna be filing some more paperwork, like you come across as kind of like a little bitch. If I'm just keeping it real with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, obviously we know with the court order, Santos is not allowed to be around Winter and their visitations up until January, I believe, until they reassess it. However, I just think like in the meantime, like if you don't even know for sure, like you just sound like kind of like a weenie, like a little, you know, I don't know. Like to me, it just comes across as a little P-U-S-S-Y. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so sorry. I just got to keep it real with you guys. I'm like, sir, calm down. You don't need to like email your lawyer over this. It's like, get your facts, you know, straight first. Which, by the way, yes, if Santos is around, you know, his son and he's obviously not allowed to be around him, you know, obviously this was granted by the court 100%. Then file your little, you know, paperwork over here and, you know, do what you got to do. But I'm like, at least make sure it's true first. You know what I mean? Rather than believing just some clips or whatever and running with the narrative, because then you end up looking dumb, in my opinion, okay? So I do want to go ahead and play this clip right here to where Bri is talking about the situation. Check it out.
Hold on, let me check something. I'm getting all these screen recordings right now. That's crazy.
Oh my god, apparently Santos is here.
Oh,
They took a picture of
really?
a random man.
Oh, they took a picture of a random man at the theme park? Let me see. What?
They're like, I think it looks like him. Was that even?
That is not. Wait.
Apparently he's here.
Oh my god, that's funny. I'm gonna comment, but that's him.
That's
You
him.
got it.
Guys are so smart.
Oh my god, he's so dumb.
John is on his way to go file.
I'm seeing all these.
This is the random man.
Yeah, he saw and Johnny over there. He's like, yep, we got him. Why would my lawyer talk to a random person? A random crackhead. Be so for real.
I'm sorry, y'all, but like low-key, that's kind of funny. You know what I mean? Like she's even over here like, that's literally not Santos. And then she's seeing these clips of obviously 2K getting out there and saying that he's going to be filing some paperwork while obviously his son was with his mom, obviously. And to me, I'm just kind of like, sir, you just look low-key a little problematic. You know what I mean? And low-key, I just feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Yes, y'all know throughout everything, throughout the whole entire court case, obviously I was team 2K. I really do feel like he obviously is, you know, the better parent. But sometimes when he gets onto the internet, I'm like, I could see those narcissistic vibes, you know, that Bri talks about. And I'm like, I could see how he is and the tendencies that he has. And it's like, sir, like you need to simmer down. Do you know what I mean? Like it just comes across to me as like little bitch moves. And I'm not even trying to be shady in any type of way. I just feel like at the end of the day, it's kind of like, yeah, absolutely protect your son and protect, you know, your situation that you got going on. But I don't know, like every single time if he gets out there, I'm gonna file paperwork. I'm gonna file paperwork. It's just like, oh my God, sir, calm down, take a chill pill, smoke a little joint or something. I don't know, but it's like, damn, sir, get it straight first. Like get the facts right first. You know what I'm saying? Before getting out there and making statements like that, because to me, you come across like, I don't know, just a little weenie. I gotta keep it real with you guys, okay? Like the more that I see of 2K, I'm like, yeah, he's funny, he's entertaining, okay, but then I'm just kind of like, I don't know, sometimes he rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, his ego's just a little bit too big, okay? Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, like he seems humble and like funny, and then sometimes I'm like, sir, sit down, have several seats, okay? Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Girl Scout.